Oh, all right. This is step 2 for today. I broke off my little thingy, but not really sure what these are. I don't think they're ash trees. Oh, I'm not really sure. We're gonna cut one, find out, see what goes on. Real quick, I'm pretty sure this end is gonna fall off when I cut it, so just gotta be a little careful. The rest of it's kind of stacked over top of the other tree, so I don't know if it's going anywhere. Yeah, I don't know how long it's been here, but it kind of feels pretty soft. I don't know. I'm not really sure. We're gonna find out though. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but it worked out. I don't know what that is. Pretty soft. I'm not a tree expert by any stretch of the imagination. I will tell you that right now. I can tell you it's a big tree, but it is pretty soft. Like I say, I'm not a tree expert. I can tell you a couple things. I can tell you that it's not ash, that's for sure. It's not what's that one I got out here? Elm. It's definitely not elm. Way too easy to get to be elm. I don't know. If somebody can tell me what kind of tree they think this is. I'm thinking it's probably some kind of maple. It's not box elder, I can tell you that. I got box elder trees out here. It's not box elder. And yes, I know box elder is part of the maple family. But it makes horrible firewood. I can tell you that with certainty. Box elder trees suck. They're wet. They stay wet for like a long time. Even when they dry out, they don't really dry out. It's not oak, I can tell you that too. I have very, very, very little, if any, oak on the property. Well, I shouldn't tell you if any. I know I have a couple of oak trees on the property. Very few, very far between. It's not black walnut. Got a lot of black walnut trees on the property. It's not that. But I'm fairly certain it's some kind of maple. Wait a minute here, I'll grab a piece. I do got to get a hold of one of my buddies. He's got a bunch of black locust trees on his property. I was going to get some last year and never got time to get over and get them. But he's got them. And I want to, this may be controversial, but I want to plant some. Another not a native species necessarily in Michigan. Been here for a long time. Oh, whoops. Hang on. Someday I ain't gonna be able to do this. But then again, I got an uncle who's bored. He comes out here and cuts wood sometimes for me. I'm not gonna tell you he's fast at it, but at the same time, he is what is it now? 72. Gonna be 73. So I mean, I'm gonna take you off here for a second. Whoop. I'll take you over here to show you this. Let me know what you think. That's what the bark looks like. Kind of hard to see the grain, but like I say, I'm not a tree expert by any means. I think it's a maple, but I don't really know. So let me know what you think. We'll figure it out.